I was coming through the airport at Vienna the other day, and there were two posters there, one of Sigmund Freud, the father of modern psychology, and one of Klimt, the great artist. Both sons of Vienna, both people who put sexuality, that tension between male and female, at the center of their operation. And how felicitous, how lucky is that? Because what I want to have a look at today is two paradigms of leadership, two paradigms of professionalism, two paradigms of doing things. And the first paradigm I want to look at is the paradigm that's worked quite well up till now, at least until the beginning of the 21st century. It's what I would call, and thank you, Freud, the macho paradigm of delivery. Let's have a look at the elements of macho. The macho leader, the macho organization, the macho professional in the past was M, militaristic. There had to be an organigram. There had to be a chain of the command. There had to be somebody at the top of the organigram and somebody to whom to give orders, somebody down at the bottom. Militaristic. And it worked. The A in macho was for aggressive. Oh yes, in this paradigm, in this model, in this template, you had to be aggressive. You had to win. And the vocabulary was about me winning, you losing. And it worked. The C in macho was for command and control, carrot and stick. And that was the way we got things done, by reward for results. And we see what's happened in the banking sector and in the insurance sector thanks to that paradigm. The H in macho was for hoarding, the silo mentality. I have spent 30 years acquiring this piece of information, and God help us, I'm not going to share it with you. You find it out on your own. And we see that in organizations all over the world where the macho paradigm still obtains. The O was for the old boy network, the old school tie, the people whom you knew, with whom you were going to do business. And again, we have seen where that paradigm has led over the last 18 months, 2 years, where I think we can say that the macho paradigm, and I'm talking about paradigms, templates, models, not individuals, where that macho paradigm has left us in chaos, in bankruptcy, in depression, in recession. So today in Vienna, I want to have a look at the new paradigm, the women's paradigm. I'm talking about paradigms. The women's paradigm, we have W, for wisdom. Is it not interesting that in Greek and Roman mythology, the deity for wisdom was always a woman? Pallas Athena, Minerva. Think about your European languages. Wisdom, in most European languages I know, is female in gender. Sagesse, sabiduria, Weisheit, feminine in gender. In this life, darlings, there is any amount of information available out there in cyberspace, on the internet. Anybody can have information. Fewer people can turn that information into knowledge. Fewer people still can turn that knowledge actually into intelligence. And fewer people still, using intelligence, using knowledge, combining it with empathy and engagement, can turn that into wisdom. And that's what relocation professionals at the top of their game are about. Wisdom. Truly understanding what customers need. W. O is for honesty. Oh, I'm sorry, there is an H in there somewhere, I know, but I was brought up in the northwest of England, and occasionally we drop our H's. O is for honesty. And I think it's fair to say, as we all know, that even statistically, it is proven that the women's individual here, not even the model, tends to be more honest, more open than the macho model. M in women's is for multiplexing, that ability to keep 75 different balls in the air and actually do each of those individual jobs properly. That is the classic women's model. That is precisely what the relocation professional at the top of his or her game is all about, managing 57,000 different strands at once and delivering. And the E for women, we come back to our empathy, our emotional intelligence, that ability once again to truly understand what it is that the customer under stress wants. Not what we want to give them, often a big mistake of the macho model, but what they want from us. And the N is for the new way forward, the networking way forward, the understanding that it's working together across teams with other people, with the customer, that makes us the true professionals that we are. Macho model, women's model, the yin and the yang. And I put it to you today, ladies and gentlemen, that it is the merger of the best of those two models that makes a great relocation professional. And those are the issues we are going to be drilling down into today.